Hello, we are doing Annie's Hope, which is the Braverman Center for Kids. I'm Maddie Siemer.
I'm Beth Geiger.
I'm Kelly Bissey.
I'm Luke McKenzie.
And I'm Brian Wise.
Here's a little bit of information about Annie's Hope. Annie's Hope statement. We believe grief is a normal, natural response to loss. Support and education can help families through the grief process. There is no single path towards healing. Grief is a lifelong process whereby the goal is not to get over the grief, but to discover a new relationship with the deceased, not based on the physical presence, but on the love and memory which live on. If given a safe, trusting place surrounded by care and support, we believe every child has the ability to heal and live a productive, joyful life. Annie's Hope is located in the basement of a church in St. Louis on Lockwood Avenue, where families and children gather to grieve over their lost loved ones.
This is our logic model, and for the resources, we decided that they were the trained volunteers that come into Annie's Hope, monetary donations, and wish list items that are donated to help the support groups and other activities run smoothly. The activities are support groups, summer camps, school programs, individual counseling, and family social events, along with many others. The outcomes of these activities are to provide support for grieving families, create relationships between grieving families, and to raise awareness for children's grief. And the goals of these activities and Annie's Hope in general is to promote awareness of Children's Grief Day and to be the go-to bereavement center for children in St. Louis.
Annie's Hope mission statement is to provide comprehensive support services for children, teens, and their families who are grieving the death of someone significant. Their goals are to be the go-to bereavement center focused solely on the needs of grieving children, adolescents, and their family in the St. Louis region. And their objectives are to increase healthy grieving process for children in region by promoting Children's Grief Awareness Day on November 19th.
The intervention we chose is family support groups, and the objective of this is for families to gather in a non-judgmental, caring, safe environment with other grieving families. And in the family support groups, they explore their grief and try new coping strategies, expand communication skills, minimize their sense of isolation, receive validation, and gain support from peers who truly understand each other.
Each session of the family support group begins with members getting to know one another, sharing their feelings of grief, and telling memories of their lost loved one. These support groups give members a socially acceptable outlet to release their anger, sadness, and fears, creating a caring, supporting circle for each individual. Members of the support group are also able to create a legacy, which involves making a candle, poem, plant, or family tree. And since Annie's Hope is focused on children, these sessions are focused more on activity and play than on discussion.
Another goal of the family support group includes helping grieving children feel less alone and more supported through changing the culture surrounding children and grief. This works for the children because this addresses underlying issues that may go unnoticed and can cause more harm down the road if no action is taken. From Annie's Hope, unattended grief will eventually surface, often in unhealthy ways such as depression, anxiety, alcohol and drug abuse, inability to maintain healthy relationships, and suicidal thoughts.